Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today's video is going to be about how do you use your leftovers in the kitchen the next day. So I've got some soya which is dipped into water and is all soaked up. It's all soaked up in water yet. I've got some chopped coriander, washed and cleaned, and then finely chopped coriander. I've got French beans, half a cup of French beans. I've got half a cup of two tomatoes, two small tomatoes, finely chopped. I've got coriander. I'm sorry, this is called curry leaves. Yeah, it is. Why is it blurred? Okay, yeah, now it is good. So I've got some thoroughly washed curry leaves. I've got some green chili. I've got one big bowl full of chopped onions, and I've got one big bowl of cabbage. I've also got some salt, which is just a bit because I don't use too much of salt, and we've got some cumin seeds, and of course, not to forget the leftover rice. And the main ingredient here would be the soya sauce. So let's quickly get started and I'll tell you how do you go about, using the leftover rice from the previous night and turning this into a most yummy and too good dish. Okay, keep watching. All right, so here I am lighting my gas and I'm gonna pour some oil in the pan, the frying pan. Two tiny spoons. I would not say these are tablespoons, these are just teaspoons. So I've put in four, five, six, and I call myself diet conscious. Haha. I'm waiting for it to be heated up. All right, so I think my oil has heated up. So I'm going to put in the cumin seeds, all of them. Now, cumin seeds are really good for your digestion, so it's always advised and to use, especially the leftovers, because they tend to give you acidity or gas or whatever you call it. So it's good to use the cumin seeds. Now they're turning into a blackish brownish color, and I'm going to put in all the onions, all the chopped onions into the pan. I'm going to give it a couple of minutes until it breaks, it separates from the root or the tip. They become individual strands and it turns slightly golden. I like my vegetables to be a little raw, not completely cooked. So I'm not going to completely turn this into those tender onion pieces, but just a little slight transparent or golden brown. All right, so I think we're done with this. It's time to put on the next vegetable. Now, like I said, I like my vegetables a little raw, so I'm going to put in the ones that would take time to get cooked. So I have put in all the French beans that we had chopped, because this is going to take some time to get a little tender. Like I said, I'm not going to cook it completely, and because I want it to be cooked pretty soon, so I'm going to put in the salt also. Salt will help it lose water, the moisture in it, and also help it cook faster. I'm going to lower the heat. I will not say this is high on protein, but because we're going to put in a lot of vegetables and a lot of soya, so we vegetarians, this is how we get our protein. So soya is truly high in protein content, and I kind of try my best to use it every now and then into every dish or two. So while I wait for it to cook, I'm going to use the other ingredients also. I'm gonna put in the tomatoes at the end, and I'm gonna put in the cabbage. I like my cabbage totally raw because it's nice, crunchy, and so I don't want it thoroughly cooked. In fact, not at all cooked. So we're pretty much done with the cabbage and the onion and also the beans. I'm gonna eat them all raw. It's time to put in the green chilies that I had chopped earlier. Here it is, if you can see. Now it depends on your taste, if you really like them spicy and hot. So I've put in the chilies, and now I'm going to put in the curry powder. Now we know if you put in the curry powder, the curry leaves in the oil, it's going to give you those bubbly things, and it might come onto your face. So if we are only using this for taste, of course not taste much, but for the smell. So this will anyways give you the smell. So I would suggest this is the right way to use the curry leaves and not put them directly into the oil. Okay, so we're done with this. It's time to pour in the soya sauce. Now, soya has its own salt in it, so that was one reason I did not use too much of salt. And I'm going to use one full cap, which is a big one, a huge cap, full of soya. There you go. And also, you're not supposed to cook soya for a very long time. It kind of, if the word is right, it disintegrates into different chemicals and salts and whatever. So I'm going to quickly put in the soya bean, the Nutella, or whatever you call it. And you're also not supposed to cook the Nutella for a long time because then it becomes like a rubber, it becomes difficult to chew. I'm trying to mix everything together so that the taste kind of mingles together. Everything is mixed up together thoroughly, properly, nicely. Is it done? What do you think? I think it's done. So now I'm going to put in my rice, the leftover rice. Slowly, I'm going to add everything, throw everything once into the pan. I'm going to mix it slowly so that it thoroughly mixes with the vegetables. Guys, this is a super easy and pretty, quick way of using your leftovers from the previous night. So do try it and let me know, if you really like the taste. Because I love it. I kind of, do not throw my leftover rice ever. And this is how I use it. The sight of it is good. I hope it tastes good also. I'm sure it would. I'm trying to break the lumps of the rice because it's gone cold. That's the reason it's all crumpled up together. I think we're done with this, and now I'm going to put in the chopped tomatoes into it. I don't want it to be mashed into a puree. That's the reason I've put it at the end. I'm going to give it a couple of minutes, say 2 minutes. And then once we're done, Yeah, I think it is done. So I'm going to put in the chopped coriander, the entire bowl of it. I love the smell and the look it gives you. It's kind of a treat to your eyes. First to your eyes and then to your taste buds, to your tongue. So here we are. Guys, this is my, I would not say most favorite, but one of my most favorite recipes. Quick ones, easy ones. So, simple. So, this is the final outcome. Super yum. Super yum it is. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Before you go, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye bye.